reflect its true meaning. It will be the current events that are in place or shape within ZANU-PF. Patrick Chinamasa has just dropped a shocking political bomb as he actually declares that Gundawashe Tagwirei is now a central committee member. He gave a very, very lengthy statement, and I'll be taking you through that statement so that people do not say this is coming from our mind. And most probably, if you are patient enough, I will be giving the analysis of what could this possibly mean politically for ZANU-PF as a political party, as well as also the succession which is currently in course within ZANU-PF. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So to subscribe, it puts you at a strategic advantage. Greetings and welcome once again on your favorite channel. Now I will read this long statement. I will read it's quite a long. You have to be patient, but I will try to be as fast as possible. It is from the social media page, the Twitter, that is used by Patrick Chinamasa. This is the social media page that is used by Patrick Chinamasa, and it reads as follows. The ZANU-PF Department of Legal Affairs is relieved and take note that the furor, controversy, confusion, wrangle, much ado about nothing, social media hype, misinformation, disinformation that surrounded Harare Provincial Coordinating Committee, PCC, co-option of Comrade Gundawashe Tagwirei into the ZANU-PF Central Committee is now over, and it is irreversible, circled. Are you sure, Patrick Chinamasa? Okay, let's continue. From the outset, it was difficult to understand the source of the problem. Our Harare PCC convened on Monday 31 is giving us the background, March 2025, and voted to recommend the co-option of Comrade Tagwirei into Central Committee. The province addressed the letter of recommendation to ZANU-PF Secretary General, Comrade Dr. Opeti Mosimpofo. The letter was copied to the Department of the Commissariat and Legal Affairs, amongst others. The National Political Commissar, Comrade Munyaradzi Machacha, tabled the recommendations at the 384th ordinary session of the Politburo held at ZANU-PF headquarters on Wednesday, 22nd July 2025, and the co-option of Comrade Gundawashe Tagwirei or Comrade Tagwirei into ZANU-PF Central Committee was approved pending reporting to the Central Committee. No objection in the Politburo meeting to the recommendation by Harare Provincial Coordinating Committee. When the 385th ordinary session of the Politburo set on Wednesday, 30th of July 2025 at the ZANU-PF headquarters, and with Vice President and Second Secretary, they had to sneak in the name of retired General Retired Dr. C.G.D.N. Chiwenga chairing. It was chaired by Chiwenga, by the way. They say that Politburo was chaired by Chiwenga. Interesting. The Politburo confirmed its minutes of the 384th meeting prepared by the 30th of July meeting. I'm still going there. This recently held Politburo. It was in July. Is that so? Was actually chaired by retired General Chiwenga. That is what Patrick Chinamasa is saying. The Politburo confirmed its minutes of the 384th meeting prepared by the Secretary General, Dr. Mpofo, with minor amendments. confirmed without amendment on page 22 of the Politburo minutes was item 717, headed co-option by Harare province, which read, the NPC indicated that prior to the issuance of the aforementioned co-option correspondences on co-options, some provinces, including Harare, had already completed the process. In this regard, Comrade Gudawashe Tagwirei was co-opted by Harare province and is now a Central Committee member. That is Patrick Chinamasa. Also to be noted and confirmed by the Politburo without amendment, on Wednesday, this last meeting, Politburo, 30th of July, and we understand it was chaired not by Mnangagwa, but by Chiwenga, is Politburo minutes item 716, also on page 22 of the minutes titled Circular on Co-options, which read as follows. It was stated that in the light of the Central Committee vacancies mentioned above, the Department of Legal Affairs had drafted co-options guidelines outlined in a circular dated 30th of June 2025, signed by the Secretary of Legal Affairs, Comrade Patrick Chinamasa. This circular superseded, wrong spelling, I think, for superseded, the previous circular dated 5th June 2025, signed by the Secretary General, Comrade Dr. O.M. Mpofu, which sought to address a similar issue. So the controversy surrounding Comrade Tagwirei co-option into the Central Committee surprises me and took me completely off guard. Given Comrade Tagwirei's commitment to ZANU-PF and his track record in the service of the party, the somewhat negative publicity and narrative surrounding his co-option into the Central Committee is undeserved. Your Patrick Chinamasa. I have been a member of the ZANU-PF Central Committee continuously and without break since December 1987. We don't want your history, Patrick Chinamasa. And a member of the ZANU-PF Politburo since the year 2000 to date. And I can state unequivocally that throughout this long period of nearly 38 years as a Central Committee or a Politburo, we have never had to debate, later on discuss PCC recommendations of co-options into the Central Committee. We always treated such recommendations as fait accompli. Okay? The co-option of Comrade Tagwirei is the first ever to be subject of discussion and social media commentaries. The only explanation why the Tagwirei option has attracted such controversy may be because there are people out there who, for reasons best known to themselves, have an axe to grind. At its 385th ordinary session of the Politburo, the following co-options were tabled by the National Political Commissar and were approved. Marsh West, Comrade Polite Kambamura, Christine Kwati, and Joseph Serima, Matepelele North, Comrade Colin Debele. This means that at the next ZANU-PF Central Committee meeting, the National Political Commissar will table for voting and adoption 5 into the Central Committee, namely Comrades Gudawashe Tagwirei, Polite Kambamura, Christine Kwati, Joseph Serima, and Colin Debele. Those with eyes, let them see, let them eye, and those with ears, let them ear. Nokuti atikoni kureka kutaura izo, takaona neizo, takanzwa. Thank you very much for your patience. I just wanted to put this statement on record before I give my analysis. So, according to Patrick Chinamasa, he has given a detailed historical account of how this matter started, but you can hear that it is his narrative. That is the narrative of Patrick Chinamasa. So you can see exactly where Patrick Chinamasa stands in terms, I mean, if it was an announcement of the co-option, it was his office was simply going to say, so and so has been co-opted, I mean, quoting their constitution and full stop. But he had to go through the historical account of what happened in that Politburo meeting, minutes which were read, now giving his own narrative of of how events took place within the Politburo, and you can see that this statement was well actually planned. It was orchestrated, and most probably he was given and told just paste it on your social media account. Now, what does this do to ZANU-PF succession wrangle that is currently going on at the moment? I see this as an escalation, especially by the Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa faction. Of course, the Mnangagwa faction, including your Patrick Chinamasas of this world, when their fights within ZANU-PF overburden them, they have got a tendency of accusing social media commentators. I don't know what is going on in their head. We will exist and forever exist. And by the way, we appear to be the better and the smartest ever media to exist in this world. So they should expect to see more of us. So this is merely a provocation, especially by the Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa faction. As I have indicated earlier, it's like I'm not a prophet, but it's like I was prophesying, saying these next 3 months are going to be critical, especially within ZANU-PF. I've seen already the Mnangagwa, but also listen to that statement. He is saying the co-options were tabled, no one objected. Then by virtue of no one objecting, he has formulated in fact, within the Politburo, or the last 2 Politburos, he has formulated this false actually thinking, narrow thinking, that his name was endorsed. That is Patrick Chinamasa, and I think that is misleading on his part and all those who are actually following his line of thinking. Now, he also contradicts himself towards the end. If you were listening at the statement that I read, he says at the next Politburo, the names of, he mentions Tagwirei, at not Politburo, Central Committee meeting rather, they are going to be announced, and the Central Committee will just not, and there will be members of the Central Committee. I don't think that is how it is actually working. And he gave a historical account that previously provinces have always co-opted individuals and submitted their names to the Politburo, and these names were read, and there was absolutely no objection to these names. It's a new thing that now people are objecting to Tagwirei, and he says fair what has been done and discussed about Tagwirei on social media or by the commentators on social media. But listen, we have to tell the people the truth, especially when issues of ZANU-PF surface. So in this regard, I think somehow there is someone who is lying, and because I don't want to make my videos to be long, let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I discuss about who exactly is lying between Patrick Chinamasa and now the ZANU-PF spokesperson, yours truly, Chris Musongo. Thank you very much for watching us. But before you leave us, please do remember to press the subscribe button, because that will help you to see me when I actually beam live you will be notified from your phone, or you can actually press a bell and subscribe button. That helps you to get to catch up with me anytime I do these unnotified live broadcast. I love to do it this way, and you get to watch these analysis live. We don't cook anything, we don't edit. No, we bring them straight to you live, as raw as it is. So let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast. But don't forget also, you can be a member and financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. In other phones, it's now subscribe plus button. You press that button after subscribing and pick a package there to help us to help financially support us, so that we make some upgrades. I'm sure very soon you will be seeing some of these upgrades, and they are smelling already. Okay, Umhlaba is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet just as soon as